If you notice that bObi is not working in the same way as usual, or repeatedly runs into a certain error, you may want to perform a checkup test to find out what is causing the issue. bObi's remote can be used to test all of her sensors and electronic parts in the span of a few minutes. If bObi does not produce the results as described during any of her tests, contact our support team for further assistance. To begin the checkup, make sure the side power button on bObi is turned off. Bring bObi near the remote. Press and hold the OK button on the remote while you switch bObi's power back on. Continue holding the OK button. The buttons Go, Waffle, and Juice on bObi's cover will start flashing. While the touch buttons are flashing, simultaneously press the Waffle and Juice buttons on bObi's cover, with the OK button on the remote still held down. When bObi makes two beeping sounds, release the OK button, and you will notice that the digits on the remote all become zeros. bObi is now in test mode 0000. While in checkup mode, the three buttons on bObi's cover stay on, and the 5 LED lights above the buttons flash sequentially. Remove bObi's side brush before testing her floor detection sensors. bObi's floor detection sensors are the first item tested when bObi is put into test mode. In this test mode, numbers 1 through 4 located on top of the remote represent bObi's 4 infrared floor detection sensors, and numbers 5 and 6 represent the 2 floor detection sensors located in bObi's left and right wheels. With bObi on the floor, numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 should be underlined to show that bObi's floor detection sensors are working. If you lift bObi up, the lines under numbers 1 through 4 will disappear, and new ones will show up underneath the numbers 5 and 6. This means that the left and right wheels are off the floor, and the floor detection sensors and wheel sensors are working properly. After testing the floor detection sensors, and while in test mode 0000, press left on the remote. The number 0001 will appear in the test mode indicator. The main 4-digit number on the screen indicates the firmware version of your bObi. While in test mode 0001, press left on the remote. The number will change to 0002. In this mode, the main 4-digit number on the screen reads the voltage of bObi's battery in millivolts. Under normal circumstances, this number ranges between 1,400 and 1,600. If the number on the screen shows as all zeros, it means bObi's battery is not working or has a loose connection. Open the battery compartment and check the battery. After testing the floor detection sensors, press right on the remote. The number 0100 will appear on the test mode indicator. Use a piece of paper, a roll of paper towels, or a white flat surface to imitate a wall in front of bObi. Drag it from the left side of the bumper around to the right side until you reach the power switch. Numbers 1 to 5 on the remote will become underlined one by one as you do this. Ignore the numbers on the large 4-digit number in the middle of the screen. To test bObi's touch sensors, press on any of the small points on the left side of the bumper, and the number 6 will be underlined. Do the same to the right side, and the number 7 will be underlined. To find out how many times bObi's battery has been charged, either manually or automatically, press right on the remote while in test mode 0100. The test mode indicator becomes 0200. In this mode, the main 4-digit number on the screen indicates the number of times bObi's battery has been charged. Turn bObi upside down and lay her on a flat surface. From test mode 0200, press right on the remote to enter test mode 0300. As soon as she enters test mode 0300, bObi's wheels start to drive forward. Her brushes move, and the vacuum fan starts to work. Digits 1 and 3 become underlined, indicating that both the left and right wheels are working. The main 4-digit number on the remote screen shows the current of bObi's left wheel. A normal current ranges between 20 and 110. press left on the remote to enter test mode 0301. Digits 1 and 3 will still be underlined. This time, the main 4-digit number on the remote screen shows the current of bObi's right wheel. A normal current ranges between 20 and 110. In test mode 0301, press left on the remote to enter test mode 0302. The main 4-digit number on the remote screen shows the current of bObi's main brush. A standard current for the brushes should be below 300. After testing the brush, press left on the remote again, and you will see the digits 0303 in the test mode indicator. The vacuum motor starts working, and the main 4-digit number on the remote screen shows the current of the vacuum motor. A standard current range for the vacuum's motor is between 160 and 250 milliamps. The final part of the checkup tests bObi's ability to charge. To begin this test, press right on the remote, so that bObi enters test mode 0400. The main 4-digit number in the center of the remote screen should show all zeros when bObi is not on her charging station. Place bObi on the charging station, and a number between 400 and 800 will appear in place of the zeros. When you are finished with the test, turn bObi's side power button off to leave the checkup mode. When you switch it back on, bObi will return to her normal working mode. For more information about bObi's checkup test, visit the Owner's Corner on bObi's website.